My wife gets up. I pride myself on walking to Starbucks and getting her a venti latte. It's her favorite thing in the world. I wish I was her favorite thing in the world. And right around the time I know she's going to wake up, I walk to Starbucks, grab her a venti latte, come, and I have it sitting. She opens her eyes. There's a venti latte sitting right there for her. That's like, I take pride in that. What's up, heroes? Today I'm going to talk about how do you actually be present, like mentally present, not physically present, but actually mentally present when you're with family. Oftentimes, as entrepreneurs, when you've got such a heavy load that you're carrying, it's so hard to turn it off. And it's one of the biggest problems that at least I face as a business owner and entrepreneur is like, how do I actually turn my brain off so I can be present with my family? Whether we're on vacation, whether we're just going to the park with my son, I'm always turned on. And so how do I turn my brain off? That way I can actually focus on my family, be present with family, have good quality time. And so I found some ways to help me, and I want to bestow that upon you. How do you be more present with family and still be able to push your business forward, be able to make progress and move your goals forward without sacrificing your family time? My name is Jarvis, and I am the morning hero. Well, I'm one of many morning heroes. A morning hero is just someone who wakes up early and dominates the day. That way they can, maximize their finances as well as their fitness and family. Nothing gets sacrificed in the equation. If you want to learn more about how to become a morning hero, you can go to themorninghero.com. I've got a bunch of free resources there to help you in your journey to become a morning hero. So how do you make sure you still push things forward while still being present with your family, being present with yourself? How do you make sure that you still take care of your self-care? One of the foundational principles of that's kind of where this morning hero comes from, was founded on this principle of the earlier you wake up, the more you get done. If I want to still have time for everything, I just prioritize waking up a little earlier. So for myself, I get up at 5 a.m. Now, I know you see a lot of people with this hustle, grind, and I'm up at 5 a.m., I'm up at 4 a.m. A lot of people have that mentality during the week, but then on the weekends, they let themselves off, right? I mean, you're supposed to have some time for recovery, some time for self-care and relaxing. So on the weekends, they fall off that discipline. Most of the time you wake up, your brain is always going to still be churning on the biggest thing you're working on, the thing you're focused on, which for a lot of us is our business. So just because it's the weekend doesn't mean your brain turns off. You just didn't go into the office. You just didn't work that day, but your brain is still working, right? And so rather than try to contain it, here's what I do now. I embrace it. I recognize that on the weekend still, or even on vacation, I'm going to wake up in the morning still with all this on my brain: operations, what I got to do for my business, finances, payroll, the next product we're launching, my coaching program. All these things are not going to dissipate just because it's the weekend or just because I'm on vacation. So rather than trying to suppress it, I embrace it. Rather than only sticking to my wake up, rise and grind mentality during the week, I even do it on the weekends too. And here's why. So I wake up at 4 a.m. and I still do that on the weekends too. That's going to give me a solid 2 to 3 hours to be up before my family gets up. I can still do my thing. I can still do my process. I have plenty of time to meditate, squeeze in a workout, and then I sit there, open my inbox, and I power through some work. I put together some presentations or some content that I'm working on, or write a little speech or write on my book. And by the time my wife wakes up, by the time my son starts to wake up, I've already kind of got that out my system. And now I can concentrate on them. My wife gets up, I pride myself on walking to Starbucks and getting her a venti latte. It's her favorite thing in the world. I wish I was her favorite thing in the world. But a venti latte is my wife's favorite thing in the world. It's the best thing. She loves to wake up to it. This was her treat on the weekends. I love to have one sitting there waiting for her. So I get up far enough in advance so I can do my thing. And right around the time I know she's going to wake up, I walk to Starbucks, grab her a venti latte, come, and I have it sitting. She opens her eyes. There's a venti latte sitting right there for her. And that's like, I take pride in that. By the time I get that venti latte, I've got all that work. I've got everything off my mind, off my brain. And now I can focus on her and my son. We sit at the table, we plan our weekend, and we go out and do some fun family activities. And I can really, really be present doing those activities, be present with family because I've got work off my brain. I've got it out. I've resolved the things that I woke up with on my brain. What I challenge you is don't just stick to your hustle and grind, waking up early, sticking to your discipline just during the week, even on weekends too, because it's like a pressure pot. If you close the spout of a pressure pot, you put water in, and it's how you boil water. You put it back in the day, you had to put water on the stove on a burner, and it would make a lot of pressure, and then you had a little valve and it would release the steam and start whistling, and that's how you knew that the water was boiling. That's how you knew it was ready, and you can use it to make your tea. If you don't have a release valve, like in your brain, if you don't have a way to get it out, if you just try to suppress it and keep it in there, like you'll go crazy all day long and your brain won't go off. It won't shut off. And so sticking to your morning practice is a way for you to release valve, release all those thoughts, release all that tension, release all that stuff out, and deal with it first thing in the morning before your family wakes up. Get it out, work on it, resolve it. Boom. Now, as soon as they wake up, you've done it. You resolved everything you needed to resolve, and now your brain can release it. And now you can focus on family. This has been the greatest gift that I could give my family, is that I still wake up at 4 a.m. even on the weekends. Right now, we're about to go to Hawaii, and a 10-day trip in Hawaii. For the next 10 days while I'm in Hawaii, I guarantee I'll still be up somewhere between 4 and 5 in the morning. And I tell my wife, look, babe, I need to do this for you guys. Like, you should want me to still get up and do my thing before you wake up, because then that allows me to be a much better husband. That allows me to be a much better father for you when you do get up, because I'm there for you then. If I just get up, if I'm just laying in the bed all day and we get up and we just start rolling into the day and I haven't had a chance to get this stuff off my mind, you don't want me around, like, because I'm not there. Like, I got these glossy eyes and I'm just looking past you. My brain is thinking about other things. You want me to get up and do my thing, and so that I can get that off my brain, and then that way I can be present. Stick to your discipline. If your discipline is waking up at 5 a.m., do it on the weekends too. Get up, get your stuff out of the way. By 7 a.m., now you're done for the day with that, and now your brain can switch gears over into work mode or to other things that you need to really focus your attention on. And that's how you achieve ultimate balance. I have other videos that describe a little more about how I plan my day. If you want some insight into how I really plan my day for extreme efficiency, you can look and try one of these videos to see what's the best way to structure your day so you can really be productive and be balanced, so you can do it all. Grow your business, grow your fitness, and grow in your family life. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.